Hey everyone, good morning. Mark Harris from Adventure Enablers here. I'm going to start the week off by doing this. That's me banging my head against the wall for us having to postpone another event this weekend. So, those guys who are coming out to Conway Robinson this Saturday and Sunday, we were doing a trail run, mountain bike race on Saturday, adventure race on Sunday. We had some heavy snow Tuesday, Wednesday of last week, and we went out, looked at the trails Thursday, made the call that it was going to be really unrideable, more than anything, damaging to the trails. And we think we made the right call. We went out, I was just speaking to Greg, he went back out on Saturday, looked at the trails, the blue trail on the backside. Even though there's a little area we can avoid there, but even some of the trails that we can't avoid were standing water, muddy, wouldn't have been good. So we did make the right call. It's just frustrating that we have to. That's the second event that we've had to postpone this spring. But it's rescheduled for April 7th and 8th. So 7th will be trail run and mountain bike. 8th will be our tenderfoot adventure race there. So if you weren't around this past weekend to do it, you can go out and sign up. We've taken care of everyone with their transfers, refunds, and stuff like that for people who were coming out. So thank you, everyone, for that understanding. I've had some family in town this week. It's been really nice. My cousin Emma, I have not seen her for 25 years or so. So she's been in town with her family, Ed, Josh, Charlotte, and Noah. Great seeing those guys who've been hanging out all week. It's a shame. We really wanted to have them come out, and I was going to put them to work and volunteer this weekend at Conway, but we got to hang out and do some other stuff instead, so it was really nice hanging out with those guys. This week we have Pocahontas coming up on Saturday and Sunday, so a big day for us. We've not done Pocahontas State Park before. It's a great venue for mountain biking, adventure racing, trail, everything. It's such an awesome park. So we'll be down there all day Friday setting up. We have a 10-mile, 5-mile trail run on the morning on Saturday with a mountain bike in the afternoon, and that's really a 12, 24, 36-ish, maybe a little bit less than that mountain bike race. So if people who know Pocahontas, there's, for the mountain biking, there's the Lake Loop trails. We're doing those as part of the event. And for the trail run, we'll be taking on run around one of the lakes and then some back areas of the old mountain bike trails as well. So actually really, really fun course. It's pretty flat. Come out there and join us for that. On the Sunday, we have a tenderfoot, and it's our first strong race of the year. So that's an 8-hour adventure race that we have going along. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be recording my pre-race brief for that this afternoon, but that won't come out until Friday. We're mixing it up a little bit the way we're doing that. Basically, the theme of the adventure race is there will be different legs that you can do. We'll give you the overall rules of travel with some information about each leg, but you won't get the map leg until you start that particular leg. So you have to make some choices about what you want to do from the info that we've given you and the time that you have left and stuff like that. So that should be a pretty fun event. This week XPD finished up, so that was the second race in the part of the World Series. Finished up in Tasmania. Our friends from Rootstock Racing took second place in that, so good job to those guys. Winners for that will also, they won a free entry to Reunion Island, which is the World Championship. Don't forget, you can come out, race the Tough, Shenandoah Tough, which is in September 13th and 16th. Winners for that also win a spot to Reunion Island, so make sure you look at that. Next ARWS race kicks off very soon, April 6th through the 15th, and that's Expedition Guarani, and that's down in Paraguay. So that's usually a pretty kind of crazy race. You should get online and watch for that. Talking about Tough, our next price increase for that is March 31st. So if you're thinking about coming and doing that, and you all should be thinking about coming to do that, sign up by March 31st and you'll get that price break before we put the prices up for that. And also registration for our Shenandoah Adventure Race weekend. That registration is open right now. That will close April 10th. So we close that a little bit before the actual race weekend. So make sure you've gone out and signed up for that. And that includes the Tenderfoot Strong, Aquablaze, and the Epic race that we do. This week we're also hosting our Front Row Business Community are going to be joining us tomorrow evening for our Chamber of Commerce after hours. So any of those guys, locals listening, make sure you swing by and see us tomorrow between 5 and 7. We'll have some drinks and we'll just do a little bit of networking. ARC, so the Adventure Racing Cooperative, we are wrapping up. We're partnering with them, so we are wrapping up our questionnaire. We've been doing a kind of a big questionnaire related to the AR community and industry. So if you have not filled out that questionnaire, please go and fill it out. We are planning on closing that this weekend. So make sure you do that. And if you haven't checked out the AR Cooperative, go over there. Actually, those guys have been doing some really good job with rankings. They are starting to rank all US teams based on any race that's done by US teams. So whether it's part of a World Series race, an international race, part of anything to do with USARA, races not associated with USARA, if it is deemed an adventure race, teams are being ranked, and those rankings are up on the AR Cooperative site. So you should go and see if you've made the cut on any of them. Onto our Strava challenge. So I'll get my man Greg. Let's see, I've got let me make sure I've got something up here before I start clicking over. So our Strava challenge we do every single week. We pull people from our leaderboard. We've got 130 people signed up in our club right now, which is awesome. Thank you everyone who's signed up for that. Our top performers last week, we had Britt Mason on top. Jason Erkvix was in second, and Matt Wilson was sitting in third. But we are going to do our, let's have a look here. We are going to do our dice roll. So I'm going to hand it over to our man Greg. There's Greg. Go for it, man. All right. Seven. All right. Lucky number 7. Who is on our leaderboard this week for that? 7. It's Brenda. Looks like it's. I just moved my page. Brenda Morris, 9 hours, 48 minutes. So good job, Brenda. We will get something off to you. We just send you a buff. We've got new buffs out, and nice green buffs for the 2018 season. We'll get them off to you. Our sponsor for the week, I want to mention them because they are going to be down at Pocahontas State Park. It is Jimmy's Mobile Bike Repair, and they will be there at Pocahontas to help you guys out if you have any biking needs. I think they're going to be there. They're there on Saturday, right, Greg? Just Saturday. So Saturday for the bike race, they will be there. And they're located in the Hampton Roads, Williamsburg, and Richmond area. They do all kind of bike service. I believe is it mobile bike service? Yes. So mobile bike service, you have an issue with your bike, give Jimmy a call. He'll come around and fix all your bike issues for you. So that's it. That's all we have for the week. Looks like we may be turning the corner with spring here. Let's hope so. And everyone have a good week. Go out, get enabled.